It's hard to get in the mood for the holidays. 2 days and nothing. My aunt's still missing and the Hobgoblin's running free. But finally, a lead.
So, vote for Jameson, huh?
I hear he's gonna make life easy for guys like us. No more Spider-Man.
I'd like that. It might be a good idea to add a few extra ballots to Jameson's favor.
I wouldn't put it past old Pickle Puss to cheat in the polls. Which one of you is Blackie?
It's that guy.
I've been looking for you.
I'll, get out of the way so you two can... Aw, man.
Oh, no, you don't. I think you know what this is about.
No clue.
Really? Jog your memory?
You've been hunting for the big man, huh? Hobgoblin.
Where is he? A little rat told me you have an in with him.
He might come in here every so often, but that's it. I don't know where he personally lives, okay?
What about an elderly woman he kidnapped? Have anything to do with that?
What? No, I have no idea about anything like that.
Then give me something!
Okay. Hobgoblin gets his sources through 2 ways. Me in the ganglands, and another way through the media. Have you noticed Ned Leeds writes a lot about him?
Ned Leeds? The reporter?
Hey, would I steer you wrong?
We'll see.
A little help?
Give me that story. Oh, I sound like Jonah.
Pete! It's been a while. Okay, so you're kind of in front of my desk, and as great as it is to, catch up with you, I need to get there, so...
Let me guess. The story Robbie wants you to cover is in those files. Another guess? They have to do with the Hobgoblin.
Is there a problem?
No, we're just talking. Look, can we talk about this somewhere else? You're one of them, aren't you? Should have known. He planted you here for years.
What are you talking about?
The Goblin, he sent you here to kill me.
Wait, I thought you were the Hobgoblin. Or at least worked for him.
Are you kidding me? I wouldn't go as low as that. I mean, sure, I do run specific articles he requests, but that's to protect my wife.
That's why I'm here. I needed you to tell me everything you know about him.
Peter, this is real sudden. I have no idea how you got caught in the mix of it, but back out now.
Ned! He has my aunt!
He has me? My God. What did you do to piss him off?
What'd you do?
Good point.
I need you to tell me something. Anything, please. You're my only lead to figuring out who he is or where. Do you ever meet him?
Yes.
Well, tell me!
I can't do that, Peter. That kind of recklessness is probably what got your aunt kidnapped.
Then tell me what you know. I'll stop him.
How? With Mulligan gone, there's nobody to keep the police in check.
I'm friends with Spider-Man. It's kind of how I get all these photos. He likes me.
This is our stop.
Ned, please. What if it was your wife?
Peter, that's not fair. Okay. You really want to know what kind of power you're dealing with? Broderick Kingsley.
What? But he's trying to help the city.
So was Fisk and Osborn, remember? Kingsley's just another bad apple from that same tree.
Kingsley's the Hobgoblin. I guess it makes sense. Patrick Mulligan Memorial Fund was a cover-up to weasel his way into the police force's mist. Then he'd be able to buy off whoever he wants with no questions asked. Then he struck the media. Probably tried pulling Robbie's strings, but he had no family ties. Not after his son and all. So he went after Ned next. Threatened his wife, so he wrote what he wanted written, and kept his mouth shut to anyone who asked. Luckily, Ned isn't like any other lowlife in this city and wants to do some good. That's where Kingsley messed up. And now, he'll have Spider-Man to meet with to pay for it.
What the hell?
I'd be pissed if someone smashed my computer too. But considering you're a millionaire, you shouldn't really care, Kingsley. Or should I call you by your other name?
What on earth are you talking about? Security!
Let's be real, Hobby. You don't need them with the moves you have. I hadn't had a fight like that since the first goblin.
Are you seriously came here with bizarre accusations like that? I'm incapable of such horrific deeds.
Cut the act and confess to the crime already. Even if you don't, I'm sure I'll find the pumpkin bombs and orange Jedi cloak stashed around here somewhere.
Hey! You can't do that without a search warrant. And are you accusing me of breaking the law?
Do I need to web up your mouth again? All right. Where'd you ditch the muscle suit?
I told you! I'm not who you think I am. The past 2 weeks were spent with my family. Ask anybody. I have an alibi.
But Ned wouldn't lie. There's something fishy about this.
Are you listening?
Unfortunately, yes. So where are these witnesses and this family you claim to know?
If you'd be so kind.
Try anything, and you're going to be out that window.
Deborah, please notify my family and have them come to my office immediately. It's very important.
It's going to be a while, so I hope you don't mind my continued snooping.
Please, by all means.
Oh, more than one.
Hey.
Nice. Whoa, these bank transactions are pretty hefty. What's with all this money being moved around?
What do you mean?
Loads of offshore accounts here. One is Osborne.
What?
Hands in the air. Step away from Mr. Kingsley.
How did...
Family is a safe word for security here. I wasn't lying, though. I just didn't want to risk jeopardizing their lives by the likes of you. Also, I have no clue as to why an account under Osborne's name is taking money from me.
Listen, Kingsley. I made a false accusation when things got jumbled up. I think there was a miscommunication over Osborne using your money, and he's the Hobgoblin. This could mean you're in real danger.
Yes. That must be it. Men, get me to my panic room. Spider-Man, last I remember, that kid Harry Osborne is holding a fundraiser party tonight. You can possibly still catch him.
Harry? That's twice now that I've got my story wrong. I can't go around making any more accusations, not without hard evidence. Even though the account dates back before Norman's breakout, it could be Harry's father and not himself. If that's the case, pointing my finger at him won't help our relationship any. Okay, so the obvious spot would be the bookshelf. I mean, come on. As soon as I pull one of these books, a secret door's gonna pop up. Please don't be the goblin. Please don't be the goblin. Ah, great.
I'd like to make a toast. Thank you all so much for your generous donations for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. You may have made a child's life just that much better. Now raise your glasses. To the holidays.
To the holidays.
Harry!
What the hell are you doing here?
We need to talk. Now.
You have the guts to come back here and speak to me after everything you've done.
After everything I've done, you've become almost worse than him.
Through what? I've been spending my mass fortune helping the poor, charities. My father was a sociopath.
That's one way of putting it. Where is she?
Who?
Don't play stupid. I found all the goblin equipment in your little office.
You got the wrong idea, Parker.
Do I? Ah!
You think fighting me is gonna help your problem? This is why my dad's in prison.
Your father killed an innocent woman, and countless others. He doesn't deserve pity.
And me?
You kidnapped my aunt.
Not the same guy, Peter.
So you happen to have an identical costume to this other guy?
Purposefully. The goblin name has become a get-up for some bad people. I wanted to do some good under the guise.
Wait a second. If you're not the Hobgoblin, then who is? Why can't I break out of these bonds? Spider senses aren't registering.
That'd be the effects of my new gas.
That voice.
Hello again, Peter. Long time no see.
Norman, you're the Hobgoblin?
Don't be so naive, Peter. Of course not. I do plan on filling you in, though. I bet that brain of yours is working every shift and gear currently. Allow me to ease the pain.
Kingsley?
Yes. Kingsley and I met 3 years prior to now. Back then, I ran Oscorp and he was merely a no-life, pitching a fashion design to me. I essentially called him an idiot for coming to me with clothing. Roderick and I, didn't see eye to eye at that point in time, so we got into a little scuffle. My security team dragged him away, and I thought nothing of it, despite the mental note I made about him. The fury and fight he had in him could aid me, I thought. If you remember, after our encounter at Oscorp and my first assumed demise, I barely managed to survive and flee. I bought myself a plane ticket to San Francisco with a fake alias to recover from it all. Before doing so, I wanted a backup plan, though. An ace in the hole if you were to discover I survived the pumpkin bomb's blast. I met with another one of your rogues gallery. You may know him as Mysterio, Quentin Beck. I had freed him from captivity at Rikers with one catch. He would owe me a favor.
What? Who's Beck? I thought I was your only partner.
How is it possible that Parker kept his mouth shut so far, and then you loudmouthed to interrupt my explanation?
No, I need to know what's going on.
No! Stop, Osborn! Stop!
I would apologize, Kingsley, but I never do.
Why? You...
Shut up, and I'll explain.
You're gonna pay for this!
Yeah, sure. Listen, your powers are slowly fading away, and they won't be getting any better. With that being the case, this is the perfect opportunity for us to chat. I wouldn't want to have to gone through all this trouble without you knowing. I assume it came up in conversation that Kingsley believes you killed his brother.
That was you?
Oh, no. That was Beck. My plan, though, I had it so Beck called in a fake crime in progress, one that only Kingsley and his brother would hear. Then, only those two could bear witness to Spider-Man committing murder. Of course, Kingsley being a good cop, he tried to intervene when Spider-Man impaled him. Kingsley watched it all transpire, so that fury and rage I witnessed could be aimed at you.
When Beck created an illusion of me. But it was really him that killed Kingsley's brother.
Now you're catching on. All was needed next, that extra push to make him capable of getting his revenge. I had turned the goblin serum into an evaporated spray, one that was toned down just a tad. I call it Gobuline Green. It would give him the necessary enhanced ability to combat you, but, of course, not me. It also allowed me to invade his mind, to push and poke him into becoming a full-blown goblin. I led him to one of my hidden lairs across the city, a supply of extra pumpkin bombs and gear all set up for his liking. Thus, the creation of Hobgoblin. I made the fool believe that I was taking him under my wing, teaching him how to become the next and better goblin. Really, it was all just a front to distract you from my escape, to throw you off my trail and bring you remorse. Still, Hobgoblin wasn't enough to do that, so I struck another chord. The death of your pal, Patrick Mulligan. It couldn't have been more coincidentally better. It was an emotional pull on you and Kingsley. You know, his brother being a cop and all. It didn't take much convincing to get him out there as a new entrepreneur looking to help the city. The Patrick Mulligan Memorial Fund for families that deal with the dread of fallen police officers. The perfect setup, if I do say so myself.
All this for what? To torment me?
Of course. After all, it's our favorite holiday, Spidey. Let's just consider it my gift to you for not being able to put the old green on.
You're sick.
To each their own. It's been a pleasure, Peter.
That's it? You just explain this all to me and just leave?
That's the point. We'll be seeing each other soon. By the way, that pumpkin bomb I threw earlier, if that exploded, you'd be dead. So, let's chalk that up as a win for me.
Help me.
Kingsley, come on. I'll get you to the hospital. Oh my god. He chose this exact spot.
Why are you still sticking around here?
I hope that pun wasn't intentional. I still need to find Osborn, and figured you might know where he would hide.
I wish I did. After finding out he killed my brother, I'm so sorry, Spider-Man, for everything I did. It's no excuse.
I understand how it must have felt. Believe me, I know. And another thing.
I almost forgot. I didn't mean to bring her into this, but he insisted.
Where is she?
She's tied up at the top of George Washington Bridge. Spider-Man, before you go, there's something else.
What is it?
If you recall, I had Marco and O'Hearn lead you to that place to bomb you. When I did, they shared some things with me. Something about a team that's being formulated to kill you. A team of 6.
Octavius and his cronies. Yeah, I sort of figured they'd try to kill me and whatnot. Thanks for the tip.
Merry Christmas.
It's done.
Time to launch Operation Symbiote.
Powers. They're gone.
Your powers are slowly fading away, and they won't be getting any better.
Rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see every couple wants to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the halls with boughs of holly. Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. Everyone's dancing.